What's up, Helldivers? Weapon customization has brought us a load of new attachments, and a lot of you are wondering what's the easiest, most efficient way you can level up your weapons fast in the game. And today I am simply solving that problem for you, so let's dive right in. First off, this strategy requires the light scout armor, so we don't get detected easily. Primary and secondary weapons don't really matter much for this one, but I would recommend explosive weapons if anything. Then you want to head over to the automatons on the highest difficulty, Super Helldive. Look for planets that have very clear visibility, possibly snowy or desert biomes. You're looking for maps that don't have a lot of clutter with trees or rocks, otherwise these elements can pretty much just get in the way. So your field of view is as clear as it can be while using this strategy. Next, find the search and destroy missions. We won't be spending long in these, max 3 to 5 minutes. A good tip here is looking for urban biomes. This will speed runs up so much quicker. There's actually a big reason for this, just in a moment. Now, the stratagems you want to choose depends on two factors. Are the maps small and condensed, or large and open? For this run, since we are hitting everything from a distance, we want a map that is quite open. So choose the anti-tank emplacement and quasi cannon. The other two are your choice. Once you drop in, look for the high ground, an area that overlooks the entire map, and everything is as close as that can be without being too far and hard to see, especially so the urban area is easy to locate. Most maps are pretty good for this, but as I said, the desert and snowy biomes are the best. If you do struggle though, you can climb like I'm doing here to find a spot high up, then destroy any bots close by so they don't call in any reinforcements. The key here is to get this done under 3 minutes, as fast as possible without drawing too much attention. Cool down your support weapon and emplacement. This is where some people go wrong and target outposts straight away. Instead, look for the huge bot fabricators in the urban areas. Take them down first. Normally there are around 6 that are visible. Once that's done, you should only have around 4 fabricators left to take down. You can use your quasi cannon to take out any more you can see. This should only take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes to complete, depending on if you follow these steps completely. Just remember, speed is key here, so the quicker you do this, the faster you get this done, but not every dive is the same. We are essentially just sniping our way through the objectives from a distance basically. If for whatever reason though you can't see any more bot fabricators, this is where the 2 offensive stratagems come in handy. Head down to the mega outpost or any 2 small ones if you have taken that one out, and just deploy the barrage on top of them. Sometimes this don't always go to plan, as all hell can break out. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but I literally went flying, man. I went flying. However, by this time there are only 4 fabricators to take out usually. You can always head on in and use an ultimatum or any explosive primary weapon to simply take down the last lot. If the barrages missed any, just bear in mind, once you have completed the mission, you can just let the enemies kill you. But I find clearing the map entirely helps so much with gaining a lot more XP, and the amount you earn per match is drastically different. But of course, by doing this, you will be spending much longer in each game. This dive should only be max 4 minutes per game. Once done, just watch all the speedy XP come rolling in. Now, I will say this, as you move up in the levels, it does take longer. However, you can level up around 3 times per match. If you clear the maps completely, you can max level a weapon in less than 2 hours. If you spend the full 12 minutes completing every objective solo. Not every run is the same, and sometimes things don't always go to plan, but this strategy is the easiest by far and the most fastest way. Don't stress it trying to find an open map though. Sometimes you can't if the planets aren't available. You could always just run offensive stratagems if you're on a small condensed map, for example, and just go around letting the barrages and orbital lasers do the job. That's another quick option, but not as good compared to the other method. As you can see in this clip, I had to climb to actually find a spot high enough to take down what I could, since there wasn't any high points on the map. However, I was too close though, and my position got compromised. It then was much harder to do. Therefore, make sure you give yourself enough distance from the enemy, so this simply does not happen. If you don't have any factory striders, that's also a bonus. Sometimes you have wandering ones and they can be a problem, but 80% of the time this strategy works really well. You could use a hover pack that pairs well with the quasar cannon. Once you have taken as much down as possible and you have to wait for it to cool down, the hover pack just makes things a lot more accessible. You can stay in one position, hover, then take out the remaining bot fabricators. As long as all the towers have been taken down, you should be fine, but if not, then you'll probably get shot out the sky. And yeah, that never ends well. So key takeaways here: use the scout armor and explosive weapons, look for planets that are open, choose the search and destroy missions, take the quasar cannon and anti-tank emplacement, look for high ground, and take out as many bot fabricators as possible. Once done, rinse and repeat. If you found this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe for democracy, and grind some speedy XP. Until the next one, Helldivers, may liberty guide your way.